Hi there, and welcome to this episode of the APTANIA tutorials. And today we're going to be discussing how to create an account within the system. So first thing you need to do is once you're on the website, you can go to the login screen and log in with your account details here. I'm just going to log in with our test and dummy account. Once you're logged in, you'll see the dashboard screen, which shows you a quick overview of how the business is performing or how your accounts are performing. But the thing that we're interested in as part of this demo in terms of adding an account is to go to accounts on the left-hand menu and then click on view accounts. And once we're in the view account screen, we can see our accounts at the top of the screen here. So this is all the ones that are currently what companies that we're dealing with or speaking to. And then further down, we've got the ability to add a new account. And I'm just going to create a new account here called Acme Limited. So I just need to enter the account name. I can have different account types. This is just a prospect customer, so I'm going to leave the account type as customer. You can, if you need to, use different account types where you've got different prospecting journeys associated with each account type. But for the purpose of this demo, just to keep it nice and simple, I'm just going to use the standard customer account type. Also, the next option is where the account resides or where they're based. This is a UK-based account, a company that I'm speaking to, so country is going to stay UK, and it's a prospect account, i.e. it's not a live account, so it's an account that's going through a prospecting journey. So that's all I need to do really, just to get an account in the system, just to get this started. So I'm just going to hit add account now, and you can see now that Acme account has been loaded into the table above. Again, I've got the account name, the type of account, which is a customer. It's a prospect based in the UK. I can see that it was myself that added the account and when it was created. Now, next thing I need to do is then to go into the account where I can associate actions, create notes, add subscribers, and so forth. So this is a new account here. So we can see on the left-hand tab, the blue tab here, we've got the core account information. So that's things like the account name, the account type, what stage they're at within the pipeline journey. So these guys are currently at pre-qualified lead. I can progress them through various stages of a pipeline. This has typically already been set up in the system for you, so you don't need to worry about that. And this can be whatever you need it to be for your particular set of customers that you're prospecting with. So I'm going to leave these as pre-qualified lead for now, just because they're an initial account. You can obviously populate data here in terms of the address of the company you're dealing with, adding any additional information at the company level, the telephone number of the company, the website of the company, and so forth. So that's all there for you to be populated if you need to. And to populate those fields, you just need to click on the tab, enter the field name. I'm just going to put unit 1 here as the building name and just hit the tick, and the tick will then commit that change to the account. So you can nicely store your attributes and fields against your account. And then just across on the right hand side, you've got the ability to create notes. So a note might be just a simple bit of information you're attaching to the account. So it could be awaiting quotation. So I'll just put that in as the note. Just save and close here. Once that saves, that's then been logged as a note. You can go back in and edit those notes as you need to. I'm just going to change this to bold and italics. There's a simple formatting set of icons across the top here, and just save that, and you can see now this is now bold italic. So just simple notes that you want to store against the account that are useful for dealing with this particular account. Also, separate to that, we've got actions, and actions allow us to track exactly what it says, actions against the account. So there's different action types we've got to-dos, could be a call, it could be an email or a meeting. So if you're due to call a customer about a quote, for instance, I might put in an action type call. I'm going to put in the details, which is call to discuss quote, and I want to make that action for next Thursday, so I'll put that in on the 22nd of August. I'm going to change the time to 3 o'clock. And then once you've added those details, then you just need to hit save and close, and that then adds the action. You can see here against this account, Acme Limited, I've got an action to call them on the 22nd at 3 o'clock, and I can create any number of actions against each account that I've got, and also I can go in and edit those actions if I need to. Once those actions have been created, they then appear in your calendar. So we can see here next Thursday there's a call due to Acme Limited on the 22nd of August. So that's a nice way of working out your activities for the week, who you need to call, when you need to call them, and what the call's regarding. So just to go back into the account, I'm just going to log in here. So we go back into Acme Limited. And just further down, so we've covered off the notes and actions. Further down, we've got the ability to link individuals or link subscribers to the account. So I'm just going to add myself to the account. You just need to search on all the subscribers in the system, and then link subscriber. And then next time you go into that account, or if I just refresh the page here, you'll see that we've actually got an individual, this is myself, attached to the account. So as I said, there may be more than one person that you're dealing with at that company, in which case you can have multiple link subscribers there. And then just beyond that, we've got the ability to create a quotation. So it might be that we want to create a quote for this customer. So I'm going to put in here sample quote. Important thing to put in is a close date of when you're anticipating closing this particular quotation or sale. I'm going to put this in for mid-September on the 15th. Let's put the 16th actually on a Monday. And also the items within the quote. So I'm just going to put in here CD. Quantity is 1 and the amount is £5.99, just as an example. You can also add more items, line items, by hitting add row, and that will create multiple entries here. And if I just save this particular quote, that's now been saved against the account. Again, if I just refresh the page, or next time I go into the account, we'll see the quotation details appearing here against the account. So we've got subscribers, we've got our actions, we've got our notes, we've also now got quotations as well. And then just on one of the last points, we've also got the ability to upload files. So simply by clicking on the upload file option here on the right hand side, we come to this upload file screen. I can either click on this box here or drag a local file to the box, and that will upload it. I'm just going to click on it on this instance. Just grab a logo, which is just a PNG. It could be a PDF, it could be a Word document, whatever you need it to be, and then just hit upload file, and then close that window down. Again, next time I go to the account, or if I refresh the page, which I'm doing here, we can see that's now been uploaded as a file. And if I want to download the file, I simply just click on the link, and that will download that file locally to my machine. And then just finally, just on left hand side here, we can see any activity that happens against that account, and that activity is digital activity. So that's things like any of these subscribers attached to the account opening, clicking on emails, coming onto the website. All that activity is stored and logged within this section here. So that's quite useful from a prospecting perspective if you're starting to see your prospects interacting with your website or responding to emails. And that's pretty much the accounts section. So I hope that's been useful, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Thanks very much.